This stop is Church Avenue, Bedford Avenue.
Thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate it. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, the red team. You see the New York Predator Department. Where are they? Did they leave? Are they still there? Okay, they're still there. Right? Anyhow. Yeah, y'all need to listen. That's it. Here, red. 1, 2, 3. The lady wearing red off the bus, wearing a red shirt, red vehicle. All right? Okay. Look, conflict good. You raising stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love exposing these criminal-minded bastards. And I gotta call them that because that's what they are. Right? Because what it is that they're doing, it is a crime. It is a crime. Make no mistake about it. Right? So anyhow, part of the reason why they're attacking me so heavily today also is because, again, Pam not being able to get Alyssa to school this morning, right? And I was about to say something and I totally forgot about it. Right, about her talking about, she's advocating for Alyssa because I told her she's going to continue to go to jiu-jitsu class. Oh, well, she should be able to do what she wants to. How about advocating for your children by changing your mindset, right? How about doing that? How about advocating for your children by changing your mindset, by putting them first, okay, and not your selfishness first? How about that, right? So when I called last night at 10 something to see if the kids were sleeping, I think it was maybe like 10:40 or so. Ethan was still up, and I said, Pam, come on, Pamela. He has school in the morning, and then she starts, yelling and getting defensive, because that's a person that don't want to be corrected. That's a person that don't want no accountability, right? She's either going to blame me or the kids, never her, or the children, never her, right? Never her. Never will she accept accountability and responsibility and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I do need to be more stern with the kids. I need, whenever they act up or what have you, I do need to take away their devices. But she doesn't want to do that because she wants them to be distracted so that she don't have to focus on them. That's all. She's only doing what she's doing right now because out of, that part of her brain that will say, well, you know what, if I abandon my children in the way that I want to abandon them, I'm going to look like a bad person. Right? You know what I'm saying? But what happens when they get older, right? All of that's going to go out the window. Right? All of that's going out the window. And she don't give a damn. She don't care at all. She's just waiting for them to become adults, young adults, right? Probably when, Ethan is 17, so by the time Alyssa hits 15, that's it, she gone. She's gone. She's leaving them in the house by themselves while she jettison, on vacation and leaving them in the house by themselves. Right? This is her mindset. This is what she wants to do. And they are encouraging it. When I say they, meaning that the predators who are using technology to manipulate us, the predators in the churches, right? The pastors and the pimps on the pulpits, the predator pimps on the pulpits, right? The corporation that uses women, and particularly black women, as for their spending and buying power. Okay, now where is he going speeding? Where you speeding, bro? So ridiculous. Like, come on, I had a car. I've driven many cars, and I will have never sped on any New York City streets. Like, it's ridiculous. You're speeding to the damn street. Where you going? And anyway, the guy, he was wearing dreads, right? So again, but anyhow, all right. And I keep telling her, I said, you know, you're looking at other people's relationship, right? And the same people that you look at their relationship is the same people that when you and I was in the relationship, they will call you to go hang out all the time. Now you ask them to go hang out, they'll tell you yes. Then you go buy it. You spend hundreds of dollars on tickets, and then they don't show. Why? Because they stay home with their man, and I don't blame them. They're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Put your man and your children first. Put your husband first and your children first. All right, but you know, again, they have attacked black women over the past decade and a half to create a conditioning mechanism within their mind where logic and reason is non-existent. Right? All that's left is I want to have fun. I want to go on vacation. I want to travel the world. I want to do this. I want to do that. As if they have the money to do so. Right? As if they're, and again, why? Because they put themselves in a lot of debt. Right? So not only do they put themselves in a lot of debt for college, but also because they want to live the luxurious lifestyle while not making the kind of money to support that lifestyle. Right? I keep telling you guys, go when it comes to things like this, go watch Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. Right? And how you know, the premise of the movie is how you can enter into somebody else's mind while they're dreaming and unlock secrets, plant ideas in their mind and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I keep saying they put this shit in the movies, okay? It may not look as how it does in the movies, right? Because they hide the true way of how they do these things, right? But they've been able to do this for a long time. And how is that? Through psychological warfare, through cognitive warfare, and neurocognitive warfare. All right, talk to you guys in the next video.